What's up, you guys? Vinny Vendetta here, and welcome to another Summoners War video. Today's video, guys, we have another guild battle for you, as well as just some updates on my homunculus farming and how that's going. So, with that said, we're going to start off with the guild battle today, and we'll just try to get right into it. We're going up against Aces of War, and we're currently Conqueror 3. For some reason, we dropped out of Guardian 1. We've been winning our fights, our attacks, but our defenses have been, we lost the last 3 defenses. So I changed my defense up a little bit. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure it's not just me, but we've been kind of getting our butts kicked on D. So we're going to have to do well with these attacks if we're going to win this, as we still have a bit to go. So let's take a look here. Alright, let's just get rid of all this. So for the second team, I would really like to reset the Perna, or reset the Perna. I said that right. With Pisama. However, I am worried about the Jameer a little bit, but I think we could be okay if I do Praha for Chloe, Pisama for this chicken. Excuse me, and what else? We need something to kill the Jameer. I think Kali would be really good, plus she'll give us the attack buff. Yeah, I think that'd be really good. Are we worried about resistance? Just a little bit for stuns. Thing is, if we go this route, then this Perna is going to go for Kali. So we actually can't do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take Ramagos to tank the Perna, and then we'll just use Ramagos to kill the Jameer, and we should be good to go. Alright, and then up top, guys, pretty common defense. I could just outspeed this and stun the, or freeze rather, the TMR. Sorry guys, I can't think of anybody's names tonight. We could freeze the TMRs with Teor, or we could just Lucian it, or we could do the Trinity comp. I think just to be safe, because we still have a bit of work to do in this guild, we're going to take our speed team. So we're going to take Teor, past you buddy, there he is, Teor, Galleon, and Bernard. Alright, so this is kind of a go-to team, guys. You see me use them a lot. It's just really safe. It's probably one of my best teams. So we should be fast enough all around the board. Teor can freeze the TMRs and kill the other 2, and we should be good to go. And again, down below, guys, Chloe's going to Fanatic, Praha's going to Strip, Perna's going to attack Ramagos, Pisama's going to reset Perna's Revive, Ramagos is going to kill Perna. And that's it. That's all we need. Should go good. Alrighty. Although, you guys, as you know, Perna can absolutely go nuts and just completely kill my Ramagos. However, they don't have defense break. So we should be good. We should be in the clear there. And yeah, this looks like a really slow team. This Theomars, all of them, they should all be around 200 speed, but I didn't feel like they were. So we should be fine. Just based... If this is their strongest guy and his runes are this way, where his speed monsters are slow, then we should be fine in the rest of our fights. Surprisingly, we did not kill. So I guess he sacrificed speed for HP, which is not necessarily a good thing with Theomars, because now he's dead, now Veramos is dead, and we just gotta kill Bella now. We'll auto. So, easy fight, guys. Like I said, they're really slow. That team really should be faster. Veramos should be getting, interrupting and stunning us, and then Theomars just does his thing and kills a bunch of people. Alright, so as we predicted, Fanatic, then we're going to Strip. Alright, then we're going to... yeah, we'll try to reset. Actually, we won't reset just yet. Or will we? No, because Perna's about to take a turn. So we're just going to hit Perna. Alright, perfect, perfect. And shoot, I would love to get rid of this Perna, but we haven't reset his passive yet. So It's not enough to kill either of these two. We'll go ahead. I know we brought Pisama so that we wouldn't have to deal with the revive, but it's just the cards we were dealt, so we went that way. We could try to stun him. We do have 2 despair units with us. Alright, let's go ahead and try to reset this Chloe back so she doesn't Fanatic. Oh, we did not get it. Alright, that's okay. Perna's gonna move. Perfect. We'll kill this Perna for the second and final time. And then we should be okay because the threat's gonna be gone here. Once this Perna dies. Oh, damn Perna. Come on. And I'm not gonna heal Ramagos because we want to use his clean shot to kill somebody. Alright, let's get a stun on the dragon. No. And Perna's gonna die when she comes up again. And Ramagos... Oh! Violent proc. Okay. Let's get rid of the Jameer. Work on this Perna a little bit. Perna's gonna be dead here, so I'm not too worried about it. Yep. And reset. I'm not gonna heal up. I'm just gonna use his little defense on his next turn. That should be enough to get us to where he can clean shot the Chloe, and we'll be good. So pretty easy fight there, guys. Not much to really go over. It was pretty straightforward. Pretty much called it move for move at the start. And when fights go that way, it's really nice, but it doesn't always happen like that. Alright. Ramagos is one of my favorite Perna tanks because I did not build Armada. Alright. Ooh, only 5 points. That's a bummer. I haven't seen that in a while. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, this looks fun. Alright, let's just... So up top, I'm pretty sure I want to use my fire team. I think we can be okay to use the fire team. So what the fire team is, guys, it's Shihua. That's her name, right? Some of them have such similar names. We're taking Shihua, 40% attack, fire attack lead, and then we're going to take Kali for ignore defense and her buff, and then we're going to take Chloe for a little bit of sustained heal, immunity, everything that Chloe's good for. Alright, and then down below, okay, so the deal up here, guys, Eladriel's, he's gonna have some HP, but he's not gonna have a ton. He's gonna be more based on defense, and this Kali is gonna ignore defense for around 30,000, and that should be enough to kill Eladriel. And hopefully this Ligmaron just glances on us because we have attribute advantage. Our main worry is going to be this Veramos, but Chloe is going to be faster. We're going to have immunity, so we don't have to worry about him stunning us. So we should be good. And let's see for down below. That is, down below, guys, is a very annoying team. And I think we could take the same thing that we just did, but I'm actually going to take a different nuker this time. So Galleon Bernard is a very common comp that you see together. It's especially in guild battles because Galleon has the speed leader. So you have Galleon with the speed lead, Bernard with the attack bar boost, and then you bring any nuker. So Teor has damage based on speed, which if you guys have watched some of my previous videos, I talk about it all the time. Damage based on speed is so great because speed is king. So if you can capitalize on that speed and not only get the turn advantage, but do more damage, then it's total win-win. But you can take other nukers that aren't based on speed, for example this Teshar, and still do a lot of damage while having them really fast. I have him on Fatal Shield, speed crit damage attack, and he should be able to nuke for somewhere around 30,000 AoE, which isn't a ton. And in fact, I'm not even sure on the numbers. We'll have to double check it when we go in here. But he's got 173 speed, so with Bernard's attack bar boost, we're gonna get the turn, and we should be okay. What I'm seeing on their team is they have Orion, which is an attack bar booster, but they don't have a speed lead. So even if this Orion is really fast, he's not going to be faster than my Bernard with a speed leader, okay? So our team is going to get the advantage. Once my Bernard moves, my whole team's going to move, and we should be good to go. Maybe the Orion will cut in between my Bernard and my Teshar. If it does, we might bump into an issue. But the way you fix that, I believe, is by having 70% speed of which your Bernard has. So, for example, Bernard's Tailwind increases the attack bar of all allies by 30%. That means that the the ally that you want to have the turn needs to be at least 70% of Bernard's total speed. So if Bernard has 100 speed and your unit has 70 speed, Bernard's going to increase it by 30%, which is going to take their attack bar to 100%, if that makes sense to you guys. So 30%, we need to have at least 70% of Bernard's speed. I didn't do the math, I'm not worried about it. We should be fast enough, especially with the speed lead. We should be good to go. Because Teshar is going to have somewhere around 200 speed with the speed lead. 197 speed. Should be good to go. And then with Bernard boost. Alright. So this is actually the one that I'm more concerned about. We do have to kill pretty quickly. Otherwise this Chimera can be a big threat. We're going to try to get lucky. Oh, do I want to put him to sleep? I do. Okay. I was debating putting Veramos to sleep instead, but Veramos can't cleanse the sleep regardless. One of the things Veramos cannot do. Perfect. So we have a 2-turn sleep. We're going to put branding. So I talked about this in my last video, guys. Defense break has always been the primary buff for dealing more damage to enemy units. However, when it comes to terms of ignoring defense, moves that ignore defense, a defense break is useless because you're ignoring the defense. So it doesn't matter if their defense is halved or at full or doubled, you're ignoring it. So branding increases the damage that's dealt by 25%, period. So if you're ignoring defense, it's still going to be increased by 25% if they have a branding effect. So when you're using ignore defense monsters, branding can be especially even more effective. Alright, so I'm just going to work on this Veramos because I'm pretty positive we're going to kill this Eladriel right here. Oh, his branding came up. Oh, Veramos cleansed it. It's okay. Oh, shoot. Maybe we should have worked on Eladriel. That's a really tanky Eladriel. 27,000 plus he was already hit. And now we have issues because Lagmaron is awake. Okay, so I got cocky with my numbers. We're going to get stunned. We're in trouble now, guys. This spells trouble. Perfect. Well, we got the glancing that we really needed. Can we get a violent proc? No. Alright, we need to put Lagmaron back to sleep. Perfect. Let's get branding back on here. Alright. Work on him. Hopefully we can get him down here. Oh, we lost our main damage dealer. We're going to have to get lucky with a violent proc. We did not. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be it for us, guys. Yep, because Eladriel's going to heal, and now we have no kill potential. That's a bummer. I think even if I would have attacked him with the Chloe or whatever, we wouldn't have even been close. That was a very healthy Eladriel. I know they're normally really HP heavy, but they're also based on defense. So more often than not, they're built really tanky defense-wise and don't have 40,000 HP. So I'm surprised at how much HP that unit had. But that's okay. So here, we should be faster. Bernard, yep. So we're definitely getting the turn all the way through. My main concern right now is that when we use our AoE, we're not going to kill the Theomars because he's going to pop Endure. I don't know if we're going to have enough damage to kill the Chisoon, and I really don't think we're going to kill the Orion. So we won't have our AoE up again after we use it one time, but it should at least be enough to pop Theomar's Endure, do some decent damage to Chisoon, if not kill her. And so let's just see if we get some good crits. Alright, 25,000 crit. Now when she Fallen Blossoms, it's not as much. Theomar's is still low. Let's get an attack break on the Theomars. Perfect. And that's exactly what we needed because he went for the chicken. Chicken should be able to kill Chisoon now if we crit. Perfect. And now it's just a lonely Orion versus 3. I have seen Orion solo people like this before. Just getting really lucky with violent procs, but we should have this in the bag. Especially because he won't be targeting the chicken. Alright. One more fight to go, guys. So, bummer that we lost the first one. Not much I could say other than I underestimated my damage. I overestimated our damage and I underestimated his tankiness. Alright, is there any green bars we can go after? There's one left. Let's see. So, alright, let's get rid of everything. And so we have Chloe up top, so I want to bring Praha. Guys, if you don't have Praha as a stripper, you can also use Soha. She has a cleanse. right here. You could also use Aquila right here. I would use them to show you guys, but I don't have them properly runed. So I'm going to be using my Praha, who has very good runes. Alright, so Praha to get rid of Chloe's buff. Guys, we can either counter mirror match this by bringing Praha instead of Chloe, and then Annabelle and Theomars, or we could just mirror match all the way. I think to be a little bit more fun, we should mirror match. Actually, how close are we to winning? How many swords do we have left? Only 19. Only 19, but this guy is bronze. We're in Conqueror 3 instead of Guardian 1. I think my runes are going to beat this guy. Even though my runes are all over the place, I think we could do it. We're going to try. With the exact same team they have. I don't know why he went with the Theomars lead. I feel like unless he's got crit damage on his Chloe, he should have gone with the Annabelle leader for the increased amount of crit rate. But for the sake of an honest mirror match, we're going to go with Theomars. Down below, what do we got? I think I want to bring my Teor for this, just to get rid of the threat immediately. We would have to deal with Chasun. What if... So here, in this situation, he's going to be attacking wind units first. But what if I brought Trevor? I'll show you guys my Trevor's runes. I just 6-starred him. I just got him to max 6-star just a few minutes ago. That's what he's working with. If I brought him and 2 other water units, then this Tessarion is going to be going for Trevor. But you know what? That's a bad thing because we have a passive that we do not want him to oblivion. So scratch that. Scratch that. We're gonna outspeed it, especially since we're taking a risk on the first fight. I think it's better that we go safe and take our speed team. All right, so we're gonna grab Teor, give Galleon the lead, and we should be fine. It's gonna be a 3v1 Chasun, and we should be fine. We're just gonna have to get lucky with a crit on the Chasun at some point, and we should be fine. Alright, so we're faster right off the bat. This is a pretty slow Theomars. We didn't get the defense break on who we wanted, but let's get rid of their cleanse. Wow, dude, that was not a lot of damage. Oh, we didn't have an attack buff. Okay. Alright, that's just fine. I'm not even going to heal up. We'll just kill this Theomars. Or not crit and do nothing. Okay, we'll heal with Chloe. We gotta wait. Alright, so I should have gone for Chloe. Let's go for Chloe so we're not proccing Revenge. Let's get Endure, maybe. There it is. Theomars gets one more chance. We'll try to get rid of this Chloe. Come on. And heal it for good measures. Let's just go for Chloe again. Oh, come on. Kill Chloe? Alright. And that's it, you guys. Pretty easy matchup. Their runes weren't the greatest. I was pretty confident that we were going to beat them with a mirror match. So, is what it is there. And here we're going to hit the Veramos. The AoE should take care of this guy. So, and we'll just have to work on Chasun. Yep. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Luckily my Bernard does hit for a lot. And we got the crit with Teor anyway. So GG guys. Won all of them except for our firefight. Misplay on my part. I should have calculated that a little bit better, but I didn't. Hindsight's 2020. We'll work on it in the future. Tomorrow is free rune removal, so I am going to make my units better. At least rune up a bunch of units that have nothing currently. Ooh, what is this? No. Alright. So, what I wanted to show you guys so far is I have... Let's see... 4,500 fire... What do you call these things? Fire crystals? Flaming fire crystals. We have 4,500 flaming fire crystals. So what that means is for our homunculus and his skills, we have enough to upgrade every one of his skills as far as the fire essence goes. So we're totally good in that department, and now we need to start farming the light and start farming the dark. I'm kind of stuck here at the moment. I just finished the fire today and I worked today, so I didn't have a ton of time to mess around with it. But I'm going to be doing light next, I believe. And let's see what we're working with. The dark one I'm actually having not that much trouble with. I'm pretty sure... let me show that first, since I'm not actually going to do one of the dark matches. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting. I played on my phone today, I didn't play on my tablet. But I run something like Praha, the Panda, Frontline, come on Panda, and then I think I was doing Randy in the back line with a Tark and a Huahi. Where you at, Randy? Randy and Huahi. Who else was I running? There was one more person. Who was it? There was some other multi-hitter, but you know what? I don't know who it was, but I know I could be using either Jamie or my Water Lich, which I don't have runes on at the moment, but Water Lich would be a very good option here. Multi-hitter, defense break. So yeah, we need to get some runes back on him. So yeah, I think this team would work out really well. I'll even take it in without runes on him, and just to show you guys. These aren't the best runes. I could put crit damage on him. We're going to do that tomorrow. Tark, just so that when... Oh crap. Oh, this isn't the right Tark. But I think I took runes off the other Tark too. Oh no, okay. At least he has it on for the video. So that. She's got runes. Alright, and then we got Praha and the Panda. We take the Panda lead, and I'll just show you guys what a run looks like, even though the Lich doesn't have runes. So basically, guys, you want to treat this dungeon like Necro. So lots of multi-hitters, and Tark, when Tark moves and he takes two other multi-hitters with him, it really takes a bunch off the chain. Randy can go nuts and shoot like 10 times, which really helps the chain. And let's go ahead and auto. The only thing that would actually probably be better here is if I took out Huahi and I put in Colin. But for damage sake, I'm keeping Huahi in here. But it's not too bad. It works pretty well, and I'm gonna mess with it. I'm actually gonna be doing light first because I think that's the one I'm gonna have the most trouble with. This one I think I'm gonna be just fine with, especially if I throw in the other Dark Bounty Hunter or mess around with it. I think we could be just fine. I think we could even beat it. Not too much of a problem. And yeah, so this is what we're gonna work with here. Nobody lands a defense break. You guys are awesome. There we go. The person that doesn't have runes lands the defense break for us. So guys, remember, the Lich doesn't have runes right now. We didn't get the defense break on, so we only saw 500,000 damage there. But anyway, so this is the team that we're working with for the dark one. You just want to bring a lot of multi-hitters, and it should be good to go. I know I have 3 healers in here, but half the time one of them is chained, and Praha is a good option because she's an F5. I know not everybody has her, but for me, she's a good option. Great heals, multi-hitter, and then the Panda, guys. Panda, you should definitely bring in here. Multi-hitter, healer, multi-hitter on multiple skills, and then Huahi is an attack bar buffer, healer, and major damage dealer. Her third skill will do like 70,000-80,000. So pretty good all around. Let's just see how far this team makes it. I'm curious. He doesn't even have rooms on him. Looks like our little dude down here is about to die. And that's just going to hit the Panda, so we're okay for now. Let's push into the next phase. If our little Tark is going to die. Oh, he lived. I'm surprised. Okay, so we're okay. We're going to push into the next phase. If our Lich had runes, guys, obviously this would be going much faster. We'd be seeing a lot more damage. Also, my Randy has pretty bad runes. So improvements all around the board, but not too bad of a team, considering I've only done this probably once or twice. I don't think we'll beat it here. I mean, if we beat it here, honestly, and we don't even have runes on our Lich, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I don't anticipate us beating this right now. But, I mean, prove me wrong, game, please. But this is just what I'm working with, guys. So I know it's like the content is really bland right now because all I've been doing is farming these rift dungeons, which really means zero progress for me in the game. I don't get to show you guys exciting rooms or stuff like drops that I've got or anything, or summons. It's just been this nonstop, so I apologize for that, guys, but I'm just showing you where I'm at. Okay, finally we died. Alright. Cool beans. So honestly, not too bad for one monster that doesn't have runes. Randy has crap runes. Free rune removal and tweaking some things around a little bit. I think that'll be just fine. I don't know why my screen quality is so bad. It's kind of bothering me. But let's go back and look at the light one, because this is the one I'm working on now, and I'm struggling with pretty bad. The team that I've been messing around with looks pretty similar to my fire team. Take him. I was using 4 water frontline with a Chow lead to give them all a defense buff, but it wasn't working out. They were still dying. Let's take Sigmaris as well. I feel like the chickens work really well here, guys. So if you have any if you have any Phoenixes, or if you have fused Sigmaris, I recommend bringing them here. They're really good. And so for this one, guys, it's all about single target damage. This consecutive hits after the first hit on the boss's shield does nothing. So you want to put all your damage into the one hit. Everything here is single target except for Theomaris' defense break skill and Hwahi's third skill, but we're not really bringing her for that during the shield stage. We just have to hope that they beat it here. And with only 2 frontline, they don't last incredibly long. I also don't have like crazy amounts of damage, but all day tomorrow I'm going to be messing around with this and testing it. I do work, so it'll be kind of like in between rounds and stuff. But I'm going to be trying safe builds, like super crazy YOLO builds. I just want to find the best way to do this so that I can get it as fast as possible and get onto the dark stage. See, we didn't even break the shield there. On the first stage, we didn't even break the shield. So we're going to probably run into some issues. I don't know if I want to go with a crit lead. I'm not sure what I want to do. I gotta re-rune a lot of these guys, especially my Sigmaris and my Theomaris. They have pretty bad runes. So, anyway, guys, just giving you an update where we're at. I'm going to let this finish playing out. But that's all I have for you guys for today. Tomorrow's free rune removal. I'm going to mess with a lot of my monsters. I'm going to commit rune suicide. So we'll have that on video for you tomorrow. And other than that, I think that's it. So, yeah, we'll let this finish through and then adios, guys.